All right, y'all, got a bittersweet moment. So, you know, I had to butcher one of my lambs, the one I was actually raising for meat, the one I castrated. So I just dispatched of them, you know, I used the 22, you know, right to the skull. That way, you know, he wouldn't feel any pain, and I, you know, bled him out and did everything I had to do. This is bittersweet because it's bitter because this lamb was born on my farm, and you know, I seen it from a baby. I've seen, you know, I seen his father and his mother, and you know, all that good stuff, and I seen the aftermath of her giving birth and all that. This was the one that was a twin, but he had got pretty big, you know, to the point to where I decided to go ahead and butcher him. It's sweet because this is the first lamb that I am butchering that was born on my own farm. I know everything that went into it. I was there from the beginning to the end. I shepherded from the beginning to the end. So I'm gonna let y'all guys, you guys go ahead and watch me skin them and quarter them up, and you know, put them on ice. So I'm gonna let y'all guys watch that. Let's go.
All right, so now I'm just using my gambrel to go ahead and you know, hoist them and get them pulled up and everything. And you know, he was pretty big, man. I would say he had to be at least about 60-70 pounds. And so what we did, well, what I did was I threw them on the grill. I just halved them up. I didn't quarter them up. I just halved them, and I threw them on the grill for Juneteenth, for the celebration, man. And that meat was good. But honestly, like, the more you do things, like as far as skinning animals, you know, butchering animals, the better you get at it, you know. And this is like probably like my 5th or 6th animal that I butchered, and I'm getting better and better, man, you know. But I gotta have a story for y'all, man. Story time. And this is going way back into my childhood, man. Me and my cousin, we so pretty much everybody in my family, like my grandmother, my uncles, everybody smoked cigarettes. Everybody smoked. So me and my cousin, you know, as a child, you get curious. You want to smoke. So, you know, we're about 10, 11 years old. And we got a notebook full of paper, man. And we just in the woods just smoking. We just smoking and smoking and smoking. And at the time, we lived in an apartment complex. And I guess somebody saw us smoking. They saw us lighting the paper up. Because, you know, that's dangerous, too. That's hazardous. Because, you know, you lighting paper and then you throwing it down. That could cause a fire. So they went and told my aunt and stuff like that. So me and my cousin, we just smoking, we just having fun, we thinking that we grown and everything like that. And so we go back to the house, and my auntie was like, y'all been smoking? And like, we caught off guard. Like, first off, we didn't think nobody saw us, but this is one thing, this is a lesson I always learn: somebody's always watching. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, she basically confronted us and everything like that. And my younger cousin, who was with us, with me and my other cousin, his younger brother, you know what I'm saying, his mom go interrogate him and stuff like that, like, hey, they been smoking, y'all been smoking? And so, you know, he young, he don't know no better, so he ended up telling on all of us. So first thing I do when I go in the house, because I already know we about to get a woman, first thing I do when I go in the house, I go upstairs and I rinse my mouth off with some mouthwash. You know what I'm saying? That's the classic thing to do. You know what I'm saying? That's a classic, you know, rookie mistake. My cousin, who was smoking with me, he didn't wash his mouth out. He was like, yeah, nah, I'm good. She ain't gonna smell it on me. I'm like, bro, just wash your mouth out. Anyways, long story short, he didn't do it. So, you know, she called us to the room. She lined us up. And she, you know, going through the whole, oh, y'all want to smoke? Y'all want to do this? Y'all want to do that? Let me smell your breath. You know, she smelled my breath. She was like, oh, you think you slick? And I'm like, what? She was like, yeah, you went and rinsed your mouth out. You wash your mouth out. And so she smelled my cousin breath, and it smelled like smoke, man. She immediately just started going in, man. She started whooping both of us, man. And I'm using him as a shield. Yeah, I'm using him as a shield. We all on the ground, we all on the floor, and she just tearing us up. And I'm using him as a shield so I don't get hit as much. And then he got wise, and he was, you know, basically like, you whooping me the most. You're not even whooping him. And she just going crazy, man. But, you know, at the end of all of it, she made us write the 10 commandments 10 times, man. Like not just the actual commandment, but like, you know, if you in the Bible and you reading the 10 commandments, it's longer than just the commandments. So she made us write the 10 Commandments. It might even been more than that, but I know she made us write the 10 Commandments like 10 times, or like it was something crazy like that, man. And we was all day writing the 10 Commandments. But those was good times, man. Funny story. But yeah, back to the lamb. Now all I'm doing, man, is I am just cutting the hooves off. You could do it with a knife if you want to. I just chose to do it with my saw because it was easier. And all I'm doing is I'm cutting cutting through the ribs and everything like that. I use the saw to saw through the bone, cut through the ribs and halved it, and then the top half I just kind of just split it, cut through where that neck was and where those ribs are, because I just put it on the grill just like that, man, because I wanted to do a whole animal on the grill, but the grill wasn't big enough, unfortunately, to do the whole animal, so I figured we could do 2 halves, and the meat turned out just fine. And so at the bottom half I didn't really have to do much, except for just rinse it off and everything, get all the excess hair and blood and all that stuff off, and then I just put it in the cooler, man, and put it on ice.
All right, y'all, so I'm finally done, man. I sweated through my shirt, man, all that stuff, man. But anyways, man, that was just, the glimpse of me just skinning and breaking it down. All I did was half it because we're gonna throw it on the grill like that. But yeah, man, it's a bittersweet moment, but at the same time, it's the circle of life, man. But I like to say thank y'all for tuning in, man. Thank y'all for 600 subscribers, man. Please share my page, like my page, man. The goal is to get 1,000 by the end of July, man. And with God, all things are possible, man. But I appreciate y'all, because if it wasn't for y'all, Set Apart Gardens family, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now, which is, of course, I'm not the biggest YouTuber or whatever the case may be. But, I've gained the confidence that I will have a big platform to teach black people how to get back to the land, you know what I'm saying, and lead this movement. But with that being said, man, y'all like and comment and subscribe if you ain't already subscribed, man. Peace and blessings. Yo.